Have you ever felt inexplicably drawn to someone? A connection so magnetic and passionate it felt like destiny? But somewhere along the way, that spark ignited into a flame that burned a little too hot, a little too intensely. That, my friend, is the hallmark of a karmic relationship. These connections are like a mirror, reflecting back the unhealed parts of ourselves. They're intense, often tumultuous, and leave us feeling drained and confused. But here's the thing, they're not meant to break us, they're meant to awaken us. We're going to journey together through the 10 key truths about karmic relationships, so you can understand why they hurt so much and, more importantly, how to finally heal. You meet, and it feels like the universe has shifted. It's electric, all-consuming, like you've known each other forever. You're swept away by the intensity, the instant familiarity, the feeling that this person is somehow different, special. This connection runs deep, bypassing the surface and plunging you into a sea of emotions. You tell yourself this is it, this is real, this is fate. But this isn't always about finding the one. This is about finding yourself. 1 minute you're soaring high on cloud 9, the next you're plummeting into the depths of despair. Arguments ignite out of thin air, misunderstandings escalate, and you find yourself stuck in a cycle of passionate reunions and heartbreaking separations. It's a roller coaster, and like any good ride, it eventually has to end. This isn't about blame, it's about recognizing the pattern. These intense highs and lows are not sustainable, and they're designed to show you there's another way to love. You know this relationship isn't serving you. You feel it in every fiber of your being. But something keeps pulling you back. You make excuses, you rationalize, you tell yourself it will be different this time. But deep down, you know this isn't about logic. It's about those unhealed wounds, those unresolved issues within yourself that keep you tethered to a love that causes more pain than joy. It's okay to admit you're afraid to let go, even if it hurts. Chapter 4. Karmic relationships aren't about comfort, they're about confrontation. They push your buttons, trigger your insecurities, and force you to confront the parts of yourself you've been hiding from. This is where the real growth happens. It's in those moments of frustration, of anger, of questioning everything, that you begin to see yourself with more clarity. These challenges are not punishments, they're opportunities. Embrace the discomfort, for it is leading you to your truth. Chapter 5. This is perhaps the hardest truth to accept. We crave permanence, a love that stands the test of time. But karmic relationships are not about forever. They're about the now. They're about the lessons you're meant to learn, the growth you're meant to experience in this lifetime. Let go of the fairy tale ending. This relationship served its purpose, and now it's time to honor its ending with grace and understanding. Chapter 6. This is where the real work begins. Take some time for honest introspection. What patterns did you repeat in this relationship? What needs were you trying to fulfill? What void were you hoping this person would fill? Often, we're drawn to karmic connections because they mirror something within ourselves. Maybe you were seeking validation, or perhaps you were subconsciously recreating a familiar dynamic from your past. Whatever it may be, acknowledge it without judgment. It's easy to get caught up in the blame game, to point fingers and harbor resentment. But in the grand tapestry of life, we are all interconnected. Everyone plays a role in each other's soul evolution. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you made, and release any anger or bitterness you hold towards the other person. This isn't about condoning their actions. It's about freeing yourself from the weight of the past. Somewhere along the way, we've been conditioned to believe that love has to be hard, that we have to earn it through sacrifice and suffering. But true love, the kind that nourishes your soul, should not come at the cost of your peace. You are worthy of love in its purest form, a love that uplifts you, respects you, and allows you to blossom into your most authentic self. Even when a karmic relationship ends, the energetic cords that bind you can linger. It's time to sever those ties with love and compassion. Journal about your experience, release your emotions through writing. Create a ritual to symbolize letting go, or simply sit in meditation, visualizing those cords dissolving. You are in control of your energy, and you have the power to release what no longer serves you. Healing from a karmic relationship is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself and trust that the universe has a plan for you. As you release the past and step into your power, you open yourself up to a love that is truly aligned with your soul. This time, you'll recognize it not by the intensity, but by the peace it brings. You are worthy of a love that feels like coming home, a love that celebrates your wholeness. If you've resonated with this journey, know that you're not alone. Karmic relationships are a profound part of the human experience. But here's the beautiful truth. You didn't fail. You didn't do anything wrong. You've graduated from a lesson. You've emerged stronger, wiser, and more aware of your own worth. Now you stand on the precipice of a new chapter, one filled with the promise of love that heals, that empowers, that sets your soul free. Open your heart, my friend. Real peace, real love is waiting for you.